challenges through innovative solutions. WAEC alerts candidates on fake websites purporting offers of online classes. On the 14 authorities extend voting period in Democratic Republic of Congo amid logistics challenges. And in sports, prosecutors set date for alleged sexual assault trial against former Brazil defender Dani Alves. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has restated his administration's commitment to innovative solutions that will address the challenges faced by the informal sector. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at the 14th Tradesmen and Artisans Day celebration, themed Collaboration and Networking, the path to artisanal growth and development. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by the Commissioner for Establishment and Training, Afolabi Ayotayo, said his administration is committed to economic growth, employment generation, wealth creation in Lagos State, and to create enabling environments for improved productivity through its Themes Plus agenda.
This event, which celebrates the potentials in this sector, is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. And because potentials do not make people great, they deliberate actionable plans and interventions do. Our empowerment programs are designed to adequately prepare our artisans to think global and provide local solutions.
Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akemi Ajibotafe, said awards will be presented in various categories to deserving individuals and trade associations to serve as a morale booster to the recipients. Ajibotafe noted that Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has continued to support the development of the sector since the commencement of his administration through different innovative programs.
It is a day set aside to recognize and showcase the potentials and contributions of the informal sector to the socio-economic development of our states. I am very delighted and highly honored to specially welcome our hard-working, indefatigable, and amiable governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, who has continued to support the development of this very important sector since the commencement of this administration.
And that was the Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Akemi Ajibotafe. Lagos State Government, through the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, has charged residents across the state to maintain a clean environment during and after the Yuletide for healthy living. A statement signed by the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, said it is important to remind Lagosians to show utmost love to the environment even as they celebrate. Wahab, while felicitating with residents for witnessing another Yuletide, urged everyone to value the environment and ensure all waste generated during the Christmas and New Year celebrations was properly disposed of. He stressed that to avoid the spread of diseases, all forms of waste generated during the festive period must be properly disposed of through bagging and placed at the appropriate places for lawnmower officials to pick up. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has approved the appointment of Mrs. Adenike Oyetunde Lawal as the new General Manager of the Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, LASODA, with effect from 9th December 2023. A statement signed by the Head of Service, Bade Aguru, said the appointment is in recognition of her impressive track record as a reputable lawyer, highly qualified alternative dispute resolution, human resource personnel, and an emotional intelligence coach. Before her appointment, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal was the Senior Special Assistant to the Governor on Persons with Disabilities, Disability and Inclusion. Lagos State Commissioner for Physical Planning and Urban Development, Oloyinka Olumide, has charged professionals in the Lagos State Building Control Agency, LABCA, to familiarize themselves with modern trends in the built industry and rededicate themselves to duties. Olumide, who gave the charge at a meeting with management staff of the agency, expressed the confidence of the governor in the ability of the agency's professionals to stem the tide of building collapse in the state. He stressed that there must be consequences for any individual, including LABCA state staff members, found compromising on standards or engaging in practices that could jeopardize the safety of structures. In his remarks, General Manager of LABCA, Bola Oki, noted that in the last 2 years, the agency has been standing straight and meeting the mandate set for it by the state government. Architect Oki pleaded for more support from the Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development by providing necessary tools and boosting the morale of staff in the agency. Stakeholders on road safety and development sectors have expressed worry over incessant fatal crashes involving tankers and trailers across the country. They made the observation in separate presentations at a roundtable organized by road safety stakeholders and the Humanitarian Forum of Nigeria. Coordinator of the forum, Yusuf Suberu, said the transport system has decayed over the years, leading to high rate of compromise in the operations of driving schools and the process for issuance of driver's licenses. According to him, most vehicles on Nigerian roads are not certified roadworthy, but are being used to commute everywhere, thereby endangering lives and properties. Also, Corps Marshal of the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, Dauda Aliu identified speeding, fatigue, and night travel as major causes of road traffic crashes across the country. Aliu, who was represented by ACM Operations, Jonas Agu, said carelessness and recklessness of drivers also contribute to the crashes and fatalities being recorded on Nigerian roads, calling for caution as the Yuletide season commences. And now to the rest of the stories. The West African Examinations Council, WAEC, has distanced itself from a website purporting to offer online classes for prospective WASC candidates. In a statement signed by the acting head of public affairs, Wayosola Additional, WAEC urges stakeholders and the general public to beware of this website, as it may potentially be a spam or phishing platform aimed at capturing personal information for fraudulent and illegitimate purposes. Additional notes that WAEC has only one official e-learning portal for candidates seeking instructions and recommendations on approaching and tackling examination questions, and prospective candidates are encouraged to visit the WAEC e-learning portal at www.waeconline.org.ng/e-learning for accurate and reliable information. 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly have withdrawn the impeachment notice that was previously sent to Governor Siminalayi Fubara. The lawmakers gathered solely to focus on the withdrawal of the impeachment notice against Fubara during their deliberations. This follows a meeting between President Bola Tinubu and the warring parties in the Aso Villa in Abuja on Monday, where a truce was mediated. Former Governor of Plateau State, Simon Lalong, has been sworn into the 10th Assembly as the senator representing Plateau South Senatorial District. He was sworn in during plenary at the upper chamber of the National Assembly. Lalong had resigned from his appointment as Minister of Labour and Employment in preparation for his swearing in. In a letter submitted to the President, the minister reminded the President that after exhaustive legal processes, the Court of Appeal declared him as the duly elected senator representing Plateau South Senatorial District and directed the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to issue him the certificate of return. Lalong said the decision for his resignation was not made lightly because of the trust and confidence that the President placed in him as a minister, but after extensive consultations with critical stakeholders, it has become expedient for him to proceed to the Red Chambers to continue to contribute to the renewed hope agenda. And now to foreign news. Voting has extended until Thursday at some polling stations in the Democratic Republic of Congo amidst a logistical nightmare. All polling stations were meant to close at 5 p.m. local time, but many opened late, leading to the Electoral Commission amending the schedule. Stations have been told to make sure they stay open for 11 hours after voting began, but some may stay open even longer, as the last person in the queue must be allowed to vote regardless of the time. And now sports. Former Brazilian and Barcelona defender Dani Alves' trial in Spain for alleged sexual assault has been set for 7th of February 2024. The 40-year-old Alves has been in prison without bail since he was arrested in January over an allegation he assaulted a woman in a Barcelona nightclub last year. He said he had consensual sex with his accuser after initially denying any sexual encounter with her, but prosecutors are seeking a prison term of 9 years for the player. The prosecutors have also asked for him to receive a restraining order following the jail term and for him to pay damages worth 150,000 euros to the woman. And just before we go, slow down at road junctions, intersections and pedestrian crossings. You can follow us on all our various social media platforms. On X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed 4,000 flats for the staff of Lagos State University, LASU? You can get more details on the Lagos State government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has restated his administration's commitment to innovative solutions that will address the challenges faced by the informal sector. The West African Examinations Council, WAEC, has distanced itself from a website purporting to offer online classes for prospective WASC candidates. We also told you that voting has been extended until Thursday at some polling stations in the Democratic Republic of Congo amid a logistical nightmare. And in sports, former Brazilian and Barcelona defender Dani Alves' trial in Spain for alleged sexual misconduct has been set for 5th to 7th of February 2024. For contacts with the newsroom, please send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adewale Oluwaporoku. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.
Timeliness begins with the letter T. We strive to maintain timeliness in disseminating information to our listeners, and that is why we are reliable. Being the most reliable radio station, providing traffic information in Africa is our vision. Maintaining the A status, which is accurate. Accuracy in serving you real-time traffic situation reports live from the roads in details. We are dynamic in every way. With the use of modern technology and well-motivated workforce, we keep you up to date with information on all modes of transportation, and that has been our objective. Being the first authentic traffic radio station in Africa, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.